The world of K-pop has always been dazzling on the outside. Bright lights, flashing cameras, sold-out stadiums, and millions of adoring fans. But behind the curtain, where management deals are struck and artists are pressured to maintain their spotless images, things are not always as perfect as they seem. Recently, fans have been buzzing with one burning question: what is happening between HYBE and Taehyung? Rumors have spread like wildfire, hinting at a silent tension between the global entertainment powerhouse and BTS's beloved member, Kim Taehyung, also known as V. Speculations reached a boiling point when Jungkook, the group's golden magne, appeared to break his silence in subtle but undeniable ways. His words, actions, and even his expressions have become the subject of endless fan discussions. Could this mean the drama is bigger than what's being shown to the public? HYBE, the entertainment giant behind BTS, is known for building stars and shaping narratives. To the outside world, HYBE is an empire of innovation and success, creating new standards in the music industry. But every empire has its shadows. In the eyes of many fans, HYBE often prioritizes business strategies over the emotional well-being of its artists. From controversial contract clauses to strict control over personal freedoms, whispers of internal struggles have never truly disappeared. When the spotlight turned toward Taehyung, fans couldn't help but wonder if he had been caught in the crossfire of corporate decisions. Was HYBE pushing him into directions he didn't want? Or was there a deeper story that had yet to come to light? Kim Taehyung has always been known as the soulful, artistic, and free-spirited member of BTS. His charm lies not only in his visuals, but also in his authenticity. Fans adore him for speaking his mind, even when his words go against the expected polished idol persona. But in recent months, subtle signs have worried fans. Moments of visible frustration during live broadcasts, cryptic posts that hinted at personal struggles, and even long silences when fans expected cheerful interactions. It didn't take long for ARMY to start connecting dots. Some believed that Taehyung's artistic vision clashed with HYBE's business goals. Others speculated about disagreements over promotions, music styles, or even personal freedom. Whatever the truth, it became clear Taehyung was in the middle of something bigger than himself. For weeks, Jungkook remained quiet, staying professional as always. Known for his loyalty, he rarely stepped into controversies. But then came the moment fans had been waiting for. Jungkook spoke out. It wasn't a fiery statement in a press release. It wasn't a dramatic confrontation on stage. Instead, it came in the form of carefully chosen words during a live broadcast. His tone was calm, but his eyes revealed more than he intended. Fans immediately noticed. Every word was dissected, every gesture replayed. His comments about staying true to yourself no matter what and supporting each other no matter the challenges were seen as subtle support for Taehyung. For ARMY, this wasn't just a casual remark. It was Jungkook's way of finally breaking his silence on the drama. The moment Jungkook's words spread online, social media platforms exploded. ARMY across the globe took screenshots, uploaded clips, and created threads analyzing his every syllable. On Twitter, or X, hashtags like #ProtectTaehyung, HYBE explain this, and Jungkook speaks out started trending within hours. Fans debated endlessly. Was Jungkook hinting at mistreatment? Was he confirming a conflict between Taehyung and HYBE? While some fans urged caution, reminding others not to jump to conclusions, the majority were convinced. Jungkook's comments weren't random. They were deliberate, carefully framed statements of solidarity with his brother in music. This wave of fan energy was powerful. It wasn't the first time ARMY had rallied in support of BTS members, but this situation felt heavier, darker, and more uncertain. BTS has always been known not just as a group, but as a family. The bond between members runs deeper than stage performances or music videos. From their trainee days filled with hunger and uncertainty to their rise as global superstars, they have endured it all together. Jungkook, the youngest, has always looked up to his hyungs, and Taehyung has been one of his closest companions. Their moments together, Playful banter, late-night confessions, and unspoken support have been cherished by fans for years. So when Jungkook finally spoke out, it wasn't just an idol making a statement. It was a younger brother protecting someone he deeply cared about. It was a reminder that no matter how large the stage, at the core, BTS is about family. This brotherhood gave fans a sense of hope. If the members stood united, maybe the storm could be weathered. Interestingly, HYBE chose not to issue any immediate response. The company's silence became deafening. Fans were waiting for clarification, but instead, all they got was a corporate wall of quiet. For some, this silence was suspicious. Why wouldn't HYBE step in to calm fans down, deny rumors, or reassure ARMY? The longer they stayed quiet, the louder the whispers grew. Others speculated that HYBE was carefully calculating its next move. Every word the company speaks is scrutinized by media, investors, and millions of fans. A single wrong step could cause irreparable damage to their global image. But in the meantime, silence only added fuel to the fire. The lack of transparency left room for every theory, every suspicion, and every fear to grow unchecked. While Jungkook's subtle words sparked debate, Taehyung himself remained mostly quiet. He posted updates, but nothing directly addressing the tension. His interactions with fans stayed warm, yet carefully neutral. This silence sparked two opposing theories among fans. Strategic silence. Some believed Taehyung was staying quiet on purpose, avoiding adding fuel to the drama. By not responding, he was protecting both himself and the group from further controversy. Enforced silence. Others suspected HYBE had restricted him from speaking, controlling his public image tightly to avoid exposing the conflict further. Both theories carried weight. After all, Taehyung has never shied away from expressing himself. If he was quiet now, something deeper had to be going on. Behind the glitz and glamour, being a global superstar comes with immense pressure. For BTS, every word is amplified, every action magnified. Fans across the world look up to them not just as musicians, but as role models, cultural icons, even symbols of hope. That kind of pressure can weigh heavily on anyone, especially artists like Taehyung, who value authenticity and creativity. If corporate decisions clash with personal vision, the struggle becomes unbearable. Jungkook's words reminded fans that idols are human too. They have emotions, dreams, and frustrations. They aren't just performers on a stage. They are individuals fighting battles we may never fully understand. NO's story involving BTS is complete without ARMY, the loyal fandom that has stood beside the group since the very beginning. Over the years, ARMY has proven time and again that they are not just passive listeners, but active protectors of BTS's legacy and well-being. When whispers of HYBE versus Taehyung began to rise, ARMY mobilized almost instantly. Fan accounts on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram began dissecting timelines, collecting receipts, and connecting dots. Some dove deep into past interviews, analyzing moments when Taehyung appeared uncomfortable. Others zoomed in on the body language of the members, looking for hidden signs of distress. To outsiders, this may have seemed excessive, even dramatic. But to ARMY, it was an act of love. For them, BTS isn't just a music group, they're family. And when family is under threat, ARMY will do everything in their power to shield them. Yet this passion also raised a difficult question. Could ARMY's intensity sometimes add to the pressure the members already face? Jungkook's decision to speak up, subtle though it was, did not come lightly. Known as the Golden Magne, Jungkook has always been admired for his immense talent, work ethic, and ability to shine in every role. But with that title comes a heavy burden. For years, Jungkook has carried the weight of expectations, not just from fans but from the industry itself. Every word he speaks becomes a headline, every silence a story. By breaking his silence now, he knowingly stepped into the fire, risking both misinterpretation and backlash. But perhaps that's exactly why his words mattered so much. Jungkook wasn't just a superstar making a statement. He was a younger brother defending someone he loved, even at personal cost. His courage reminded fans of the deep humanity behind the idol persona. Once the whispers escaped fandom spaces, the media quickly picked them up. News outlets across South Korea, and soon across